What's up guys, welcome to the video. It's Tuesday. Not doing a workout this morning because it's a rest day. I've worked out, I think it's 4 or 5 days in a row now. Could really use a rest, come back tomorrow with an upper body day and really knock it out of the park. But I did eat a lot last night, kind of like right before I went to sleep, so we'll see what the scale says and get on with our day. Alright, just did my daily ritual, chugged a full shaker bottle's worth. I'm gonna fill this up for my second shaker bottle of the day. And I've got my first meal right here. Everything bagel, 2 whole eggs, 4 servings of egg whites. I've got a cinnamon raisin English muffin with some jelly on it. And that will be my first meal for the day. Alright, we've had a successful morning of work and of eating. I had a Cliff Bar since breakfast. And now I've got my lunch just made, 8 ounces of chicken with my barbecue sauce. I've got a serving of asparagus and I've got my rice there. Pretty much the go-to lunch that I've had throughout October. I'm gonna eat this, and then throughout the rest of the day, I've got a couple other snacks lined up. I've already added everything into my MyFitnessPal for the day, including my snacks and including my dinner. So I already know that as long as I eat everything that I have planned out, I'm gonna hit my macros within, I believe it's within 3 grams of all 3 categories, proteins, fats, and carbs. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm also on my 3rd shaker bottle full of water. So I'm gonna drink this, it's already halfway done. And then I've got 1.5 to 2 more of those throughout the day, and I will hit my gallon of water as well. So I'm good to go here. Cruising throughout the day, feeling good, feeling a bit sore from my leg workout yesterday with Morgan, and my body could definitely use this rest today. All right, time for another snack. So one thing I like to say is that if you are in a bulk or a gaining phase or a muscle building phase, and there's a point in the day where you feel like you could eat more and you're not totally stuffed, you should take advantage of that and eat at any point in the day that you feel like you could, because if you're saving your calories for later in the day, that's how you often end up not being able to hit your macros or your total calories. So I've got a couple snacks here. Greek Crunch Light and Fit, cookies and cream, a really good flavor. 3 grams of fat, 16 carbs, 11 protein. And I've got some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Not my usual cereal, but this one fit my macros for today. So I'm actually gonna weigh this out on my food scale to make sure that I'm actually having only 1 serving. Switch it to grams. And 1 serving of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it says 1 cup or 41 grams. So I'm gonna measure out 41 grams. All right, it's not a lot at all. It's actually barely anything. But that's how they really get you, and that's how people easily overeat cereal and rice, because they don't realize what 1 serving actually is. But I'm gonna have this with almond milk, and that will be my snack for now. What's going on, guys? Last meal of the day.
Again, I'm eating.
My timing is always amazing. But, so last meal, same as yesterday. 8 ounces of ground turkey, some asparagus, some rice. I actually put some butter on the rice because I was so low on fats that I could use the extra 12 grams of fat. So this is actually the last thing I'm eating today, and I will come within my macros. I actually had this naked protein drink earlier since my last snack, which is a lot of carbs and a lot of calories in general. And this is the final thing I'm eating. So my macros for today come out to 203 protein, 404 carbs, 66 fat. So that's pretty spot on. Pretty successful day if you ask me. All right guys, so I wanted to address one thing before I get to bed, and that is what's really the key to seeing consistent progress over and over again, whether it's losing weight, losing body fat, or in my case, building muscle, you know, getting bigger. And that is what I call, in my Modern Man program, I call it nutrition automation. I've been getting a lot of questions, you know, a handful of questions since I started doing these daily vlogs from people saying, Jesse, do you eat the same thing every single day? And the answer to that is yes, for as long as I can tolerate it, right? So I don't look at food as entertainment. Like most of America, I would say, does. They look for the taste, right? They drink soda because it tastes good. They eat pastries because it tastes good. They, you know, go out to eat as an event with friends. That's, you know, something that they go do. Whereas I look at it differently. I look at it as fuel, a path to creating the body that I want to have. Sometimes I pair weird stuff together just because it's going to help me hit my macros, and I'm just interested in hitting my macros. And nutrition automation is gonna make sure that I do that consistently, day after day after day. And I'm not saying you have to eat the same thing every single day, but what I am saying is when you go grocery shopping for the week, maybe you have the same thing every day for a week, or maybe for you it's 2 weeks, right? However long you can tolerate having the same thing, make sure you pick meals that are gonna help you to see the results that you want to see and are beneficial to your goals in the long term, right? And have those every day for as long as you can, whether that's a month or a week or 6 months. And you can vary the flavor, like you see that I do, is I use different sauces, I use different seasonings, and kind of spice it up. But primarily I stick with chicken and ground turkey and eggs. You know, at some point I'll get a little sick of one of those things and I'll substitute it with something else. But if there's one thing that I'll leave you with to take away from with this video, is that if you're really serious about changing your body, transforming your body, getting in the best shape possible, and actually reaching the goals that you've set for yourself, I would make sure you prepare. And that's what this nutrition automation does, is help you prepare day after day so that there's no guesswork. You know for sure whether or not it's going to be a successful day or not if you've planned what the meals tomorrow are going to be. I already have the meals that I'm going to eat tomorrow in my Fitness Pal. I already know that I'm gonna hit my macros and it's gonna be a successful day. So I hope you do the same. If you'd like any more details on how I set up my programs, my nutrition, my training, all of that stuff, you can check out modernmanprogram.com, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.